Hey guys, my name is Alan and today we are going to talk about the CC set coffee bean. Okay, this is a one dynamic driver IEM, a 10 millimeter dynamic driver, as you can see here. It comes with a frequency range of 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz, comes with an impedance of 18 ohms if I don't can recall correctly, and 111 sensitivity. Okay, so they are extremely easy to drive. As you can see, they are all made of resin with a aluminum nozzle. There's the mesh here. It's not any type of metal. It's just like like a paper mesh. I don't know. It has rubber fin here, so actually this helps a lot with the stability and the comfort of the IEM in general. You can see it's a 2-pin connection and NX7, and it has a semi-open design, so you can see here actually the sounds do come out of this little part here. Okay, it comes with a pair of silicone tips. I think it's small, medium, or large. I don't have this one here with this like bump, so improve the low end response. And it comes with a 3.5 termination cable. Okay, cable braided black, the NX7 pins, 2-pin. So cable is just okay. I mean, it works. The IEM feels nice in the ear, so comfort wise I think it's gonna give it a 8.5. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you about the sound of these IEMs. I'm gonna start with the low frequencies, which is I think is the most important part of this. Um, Low frequencies on this IEM are really extended. It has a lot of natural bass, good sub bass, but sadly it has way too much mid bass, so it bleeds a lot into the mids and makes the sound stage extremely narrow. But even though it's not the greatest or the tightest bass, I enjoyed it quite a lot in some songs. I think the bass here is a bit better against the CCA CA2 and the CC set Emerald. It has more punch. And it's not as slow as in the other IEMs. I think bass here is maybe not tight, but it's not slow. It has a lot of rumble. It has a lot of a texture. So it's a bass head kind of low frequencies. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you about the mids. Mid frequencies are behind, way behind, which gives a sensation that the drummer is the one in front of the room. You know, you're gonna hear the drums first, but that makes guitar sounds good because they sound thick, they sound heavy, they sound clean, they sound punchy. It makes the piano and the keyboards or synths or any type of key instrument cut better in the mix. Why exactly? I don't know. Maybe they took some of the natural mids, give it a bit more high mids, low mids, so piano notes like resonate a bit better. Voices here are just okay. Female vocals sound really good, really present, never shouty, never piercing, but male vocals can sound thick or muddy without definition, but it's just in some cases, it depends on the vocal range of the performer. And I think I kind of like it. I mean, I don't like muddiness, but I do like that it's a very relaxed sounding IEM. Okay, so now going to the treble region, it has a good extension, just as the bass. So yeah, it's basically a V-shaped IEM. It has good definition, especially when talking about the drum snare and the cymbals. They sound fantastic. Guitar solo sounds, in some cases, a bit piercing because of that treble extension, but it's not in all tracks, not always. Um, I mean, the treble is not the strongest point of this IEM. They are not the most refined treble. They are not like the greatest in quality, good quantity, yes, but it's not offensive. It's not fatiguing. Just makes it really nice and easy to listen to. Okay, now for the songs. So I listened to Earth, Wind and Fire Fantasy. I like this because the recording has a lot of treble. So the Coffee Bean made it a bit like tamed the highs a bit, give it a little more punch, more vocal presence. It's good, not the most refined, not the most detailed, but a good listening. Now we're going to Ashley Henry Star Child. I like this quite a lot. It's more of a flat mixing, so I like this because the cello had a good texture in it. Piano sounded really nice, really warm, with a lot of body. Vocals sound nice, sound in front, and treble it's okay. Not the best image in here, but the Coffee Bean did it with no problems. Shiver, Maroon 5, I hated this. I absolutely hated this. Why? Because Coffee Bean, even though it's a semi-open design, with this song, the sound stage was so narrow, like extremely narrow. The bass and kick drum were extremely heavy, thick, bleeding through all the other frequencies. So it was just like hard. I mean, if you're a bass head, you're gonna enjoy it because kick has a lot of punch. Bass sounds extremely full, but for me, it wasn't. I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it. Dua Lipa and the Rules. I like this. I liked it because in this record, her voice sounds a bit metallic, sounds a bit way too bright. So with this IEM, it gets tamed a bit, get more relaxed listening, and the boom on some parts, the boominess of the song, it's well done. So I kind of enjoyed this a lot. And Supertramp, Child of Vision, an audiophile recording, basically. Coffee Bean did it great. Sax sounds okay. Piano sounds okay. Guitar sounds okay. Bass sounds with good texture. Vocals are just good in general, okay? And I'm gonna keep saying okay. Now, for the conclusion, or my final thoughts on this IEM. Sorry if the video moves a bit. This IEM, it's a B shape, I mean, no doubt about it, with a lot of emphasis on the low end. Treble, it's okay, mids are far behind, has extremely narrow soundstage, it's very intimate, even though it's semi-open. Decent imaging when talking about left or right, you can hear that with no problem. Has no depth, but to be honest, I don't care about that, especially talking about this price range. In some songs like Maroon 5 or modern songs, it can sound a bit congested, which again, it's a surprise considering the design. But to be honest, I mean, I have to admit that this isn't a very technical IEM. I mean, on paper, it's nothing special. But I tend to grab this IEM more than for example, the CCA CA2, which I enjoyed, to be honest. And the CCZ Emerald, I mean, this I don't like. We'll talk about this later. So I was a bit surprised because I tend to grab this more because it's even I prefer this over the CCA NRA. NRA is really good, but it doesn't have bass and it's harsh on vocals. And I use these for going for a walk, for a run, to work at my lunch break, and I was enjoying them. I mean, not for the technical things. I mean, I know it's no soundstage, OKD imaging, a lot of bass bleed, but I do enjoy them because most of my songs, talking about Dua Lipa, Earth, Wind and Fire, Ashley Henry, sounded fun, sounded alive, sounded so alive, and I do like this. So I recommend these IEMs to people that are on a budget and want to try some bass hit type of sound. This is okay. If you are looking for the best imaging, the best soundstage, nope. If you're looking for something intimate, something that's in your face that you will enjoy your songs a lot, then yeah, Coffee Bean is for you. So my video is gonna end here. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys have understand everything I said, and I will see you guys soon on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.